What's poppin', people? My name's I Got a Dropload, and in this video I'm going to be talking about lag compensation. What it is, how you can fix it, or how you can try and fix it, and where I think Treyarch have gone wrong in it, and just the history of lag compensation, because it isn't, it wasn't started with Black Ops. It's been around in all of them. Just Black Ops is the worst at dealing with it. So let's get started. Lag comp in itself, so it's, for example, my data traffic, so what I'm doing in the game is being processed faster than someone else's. So I might be running like 20 meg, I wish, but I doubt it, but for example 20 meg, and then someone else is running 10 or something considerably lower, and so Black Ops tries to compensate them by either putting them a little bit ahead on their screen, or it's always pretty much a bit ahead. It's very rare that you get a one-on-one gameplay. I picked this game because I thought the one-on-ones were very fair. I thought they were explainable. There wasn't anything absolutely ridiculous where I fire first and then I die first, or die around a corner. All of that stuff that you get so much of in this game. So yeah, it's when your data traffic is faster, is being processed faster, and the game is compensating them for theirs being slower, so they get put ahead or things like that. So that's just a dulled down version of lag compensation. So for example, ways you can tell when someone's being lag compensated: when you put first shot in, your hit markers aren't counting. Like your first 4 or 5 shots, you die around a corner. I mean, that's been a problem on most CODs, but it's just a sign of lag comp, really. So there's many more, but yeah. Moving on. So on there, so the lag comp works like on their screen. It's exactly what you'd expect to see. It's nothing like, they're not jumping around all over the place. It's just a smooth game, but they are actually ahead of you in game time, so they will shoot your player, your body, and then you die, and but it doesn't do it evenly. So for you it may take more shots because your first couple of shots don't register on them, but for them it's perfectly fine because lag comp doesn't really work like that. Black Ops just didn't do it well. But the gameplay of this game is insanely inconsistent. Some games, you can get into games where everyone's hit marker detection is insane, everyone's having really good fun, nice one-on-ones. Like, even if I'm playing complete enough to try hard solo, I'll stay in the lobby purely because I'll be shooting them and they'll be dying when I shoot them. You shouldn't have to do that, but still, it's Black Ops. If you want to see more what the fuck moments and pretty much just some really good examples of lag compensation at its best, check out my what the fuck moments. Well done, David. Yeah, they're pretty funny, and just check them out if you haven't already, really. Moving on again. A fix of what I think they should have done and will be fixed next year, really, because I don't think Treyarch are going to do anything about it. But the game has got too much software, if you know what I mean. It's too complex for the Xbox, really. Think about it. COD 4, COD 5 and COD 6 all were pretty well done, really, like for their time, with their hit marker detection, their lag and things like that. So it's because the Xbox had no problem processing it, like it's information wise, like not internet but processing it, because there's a lot of Xbox lag, or just kind of Xbox generated delay, if you know what I mean, like theater mode and all of this stuff, like which is put into the game to make the game better, but when it's run on an Xbox, or any console, because there's so many different consoles problems. So there's different problems. So there's certain problems you'd have on PS3 which you wouldn't get on Xbox, or lag comp may be worse on Xbox than it is on PS3, or the other way around. You know, it varies. So what I'm hoping is, and what I'm almost positive on, lag comp will almost be non-existent in when the next gen consoles come out, unless Call of Duty like engage their brains for 5 minutes and think, I know, let's do some dedicated servers. But let's just stay in reality here. And this is where I get a nice little mega kill. So I don't need to. All I have to do is get the chain killer now, and I got the master killer, which is pretty sweet. I think it starts next kill, or it's already started. I'm not sure. But yes, a mega killer. It's the worst mega killer you will ever see in your entire life. I think, I'm not sure, but the only reason it carried on is because you see it up in the top, it just keeps saying War Beast, War Beast, War Beast, headshot and things like that. It just kept saying all these challenges, and it kept on carrying on my kind of, not streak, but multi-kill, if you know what I mean, which is pretty darn handy. But anyway, yes, fixes. Sorry, fixes. Bleh. What I've tried everything to fix this game. Fix this game. There you go. There's a mega killer. Purely because I want to play. I want to enjoy it, but I'm kind of forcing myself to. So what you can do. Can't turn off theatre mode, which probably would fix it, but which is sadly. But port forwarding. Make sure you're running the right or correct port forwards for from your router to your Xbox, and like to make sure it can run. It's like a proper gaming port forward for like Black Ops 2 port forwarding, so it like works with your router. I mean, I tried this. It didn't work personally for me, but I have heard people say it's worked for them. So it's worth a try, really. A good router. I went out and bought a new router because I was so pissed off with this game. The best one, I'm gonna have to say, is you just need wide, and the one that's worked for me is when I get pissed off, I make your kbps on your router settings lower, but you want it between 150 and 250, so your hit marker detection is insane. Basically, it makes you get lag compensated massively. The recommendation for the game is 700, so you can see how it would work. It's kind of cheating, but it gives you good hit marker detection. I rarely do it, but it's not worth it because it makes the internet for the whole other house really slow. So if you're desperate, there's a fix, but I wouldn't recommend it. But anyway, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I gotta drop a load. Hola.